And talked about it. We talked about it before. It was a great trial for Brother Patton when Rodney left. Louise said that he was heartbroken because he felt like God had brought Rodney. And you wonder, but Brother Jolly wanted Brother Whittle to go up to Minneapolis and start a church. And Brother Patton never told us not to. And he should have, and I would think he should have, but anyway. And then we came back. Then we came back to Dallas, and then we went to St. Louis. So, and the fact that we went through that experience made us, there was a time when we felt this cannot be the body of Christ, or there wouldn't be the leader wouldn't be full of sin.
Doing a little bit on the weekends.
We came up here
a little bit.
Really feeling that we would never get out, because we were so shook up about it.
Right.
But God, when we were in St. Louis, God showed me. I didn't know I couldn't figure out why I was always crying in St. Louis. We were there for about 6 weeks, and I would weep night and day, and I really thought I was having a nervous breakdown. I really did. But one night the Lord said, open the curtain, and woke me up in the middle of the night with this impression. Not an audible voice, but it was just like an audible voice. And I got up and looked, and I saw he was the only one in the church, and saw a girl coming at 2 o'clock in the morning. So I told Rodney, he was out of town. Some meeting. And I said, that's why I've been crying. I said, I can't stay here. I can't stay here. Well, he asked Brother Jolly if he could go. We were in Brother Bunton's apartment in the church, is where we had moved. He had moved us, Brother Bunton, out and moved us in there. And so I just, when you look back on it, I wonder how different it might have been had we not had those experiences where we were disillusioned, disillusioned.
See, it causes you to be stronger.
Yeah.
Once a person goes in to a condition or trial or test, you come out on the other side, you're stronger.
Yeah.
And then, see, you're able to help others when they go in have circumstances like that.
But, I can't tell you how shook up Brother Whittle was, because he was a godly man, and he did love Brother Patton, but he just didn't know. He couldn't believe. And so that's why we came up. That's why we ended up coming up to Minneapolis. But maybe God wanted us to plant something here.
Let me ask you a question. Wasn't it Brother Whittle that went with Brother Patton when the founder of the foundation called?
Yes. Oh, yes, definitely.
And said they wanted the building?
Yeah.
The property. And they went to that meeting, and they thought they had a sale for it. And they told him he's going to be out 3 weeks. Months.
Oh.
3 months. We had the property out there in the airline, but we hadn't never done anything with it.
Oh, yeah. Well, no, I don't think we were there. Brother Whittle was there when Brother Patton and him went to get the building, to lease it.
Oh.
He had after my testimony, he said, well, Brother Whittle, I feel that you should come with me now, because he had kind of given up on them. They were, I don't know.
And having problem with people also.
Yeah. So Brother Whittle was there, and it's in Brother Patton's book about Brother Whittle being there and talking to the Brother
Some minister, I was thinking it was Brother Whittle, but I can't remember who it was after people called and told him, we want you out of it. Well, see, in the
She's
lease,
always, that's what she asks for all
they
the
were
time.
supposed to give us.
Does that mean peanut butter jelly?
It can mean anything.
I can't remember.
So I have to ask her, kind of, do you just want butter on it, or
No,
sometimes
this-
she just
if
wants butter on
They
it?
wanted the building
Yeah.
back, and if we wanted to release the building, we had to give them a year's notice.
Yeah.
And we
Yeah.
had 3 months. That's like 90 days. All they gave us. And see, I had one of the men from that foundation. He had married into the foundation, and when we started moving after we got the shell of the building up out on airline, and we got the floor for the dormitory, we started moving stuff. And Tex Trumbull was his name.
Chicken has some
He
of
married
that.
one of the
Yeah.
moving in the foundation, and we were had already moved a bunch of stuff. We had people moving in cars, pickup trucks, vans, trailers, just anything we could haul something on. And we had this one trailer loaded, and was fixing to load another trailer, 16-foot trailer. And so he come up, said, "Who's in charge here?" I said, "Well, nobody to know." I said, "We just all working together to move." He said, "You cannot move nothing else." Said, "If you move anything else, I'll have you put in jail." He said, "Because we have no
I'll have a half
paper
a cookie now. That's all.
signed for y'all to move."
Yeah.
And I could have told him, "Well, look, sir, the lease is still up to date, and you have no authority to come here and tell
Right.
us that we can't move anything else."
Yeah.
I kept my mouth shut. One of the sisters, right now, don't come to my mind her name, but I knew.